Well, it appears that our time in Colorado Springs has come to an end. And that's mainly because my work here is done, and it's also getting a bit cold for me. There was some snow on the ground yesterday morning. But yeah, what I did come to Colorado Springs for was to kind of do some consulting on this little glamping side business here, because I did run a pretty successful glamping business overseas, and I do have a lot of knowledge about that. So I was helping set up a couple tents out here. But that's pretty much why I was able to camp out here for free for like a month. I've been done for a couple of days now, and I'm about ready to go. I could stay here longer, but there's not really much else for me to do here. So my plan is to go south and then go west. I want to see maybe those Colorado dunes down there. And also there was some other national park or something down there that I want to see. And I want to go to the Four Corners. That looks pretty cool. After we do all that, I think I might check out Sholo in Arizona. And that's because I'm kind of thinking about getting some land there, possibly moving there in the future. So I want to see what it's all about. So yeah, that's pretty much the plan. Let's go ahead and pack up camp. We got to hook up the trailer and get going here. And we're going to drive about 3 hours southwest. I found a nice overlander spot on a lake. So we're going to go do that. Nice. And for all you that are curious here, what is all this stuff hanging down here? Is actually the wires to plug in to charge for my DC to DC charger. And I don't need to plug them in right now because my batteries are pretty full and there's kind of no point. But yeah, this is how I get power from my Jeep's alternator all the way to the trailer. And then I just run those wires all the way up from here, you know, under here, down there, and all the way back to there. And then from there into the trailer. I was a bit skeptical when I first ran those wires if it was actually going to work, but it turns out it works just fine and it really charged my batteries pretty fast. Okay, I think we got everything we needed. So I pretty much got everything to make salsa and tacos and little mini quesadillas. And I also got that like low calorie chocolate syrup that everyone's been talking about on the gram. And it has 10 calories per 2 tablespoons. So I'm excited to check that out. And Roy Boy just been chilling back here. He's a good boy. He's about ready to go on an adventure. You ready to go on an adventure, Roy Boy? Let's go. So I actually forgot that I got one more stop to make before we go boondocking, because this is the last time that I'm gonna be around in Planet Fitness for probably 4 or 5 days, and that is to go tanning. Because we are going to Cancun in December, and I just want to get my base tan done. That way I don't fry when I'm hanging out at the beaches of Cancun. So luckily there is one more Planet Fitness before we go off into the wilderness. So I'm just gonna stop there real quick and jump into the stand-up tanning and probably do about 6 minutes, maybe 6.5, because I know that I'm not gonna be able to go for 5 days. I would generally do 5 minutes right now, but we're gonna push it a little bit more. And 1.5 minutes might not sound like that much, but when you're tanning, especially when you got fair skin like me, 1.5 minutes could be the difference between just right and super purge. So we don't want to push it too hard here, but we are going to go a little bit longer. So we'll just check back in when we get to Planet Fitness. Well, we got that done. And this one had some kind of red light therapy in here. They call this a hybrid model with the tanning and red light. So that was pretty cool. Okay, onwards. Well, that worked out pretty well. I'm glad that there was a Planet Fitness right here before we left the city. And yeah, let's get on to our campsite for the night. Wow, the terrain has drastically changed in such a short time. We went from like mountains and beautiful rocks to just bush desert looking. I don't know what I was expecting, but I didn't expect it to change that fast. This really looks like the Wild Wild West type stuff going on out here. Wow. Feels like a totally different state, but we're still in Colorado. Well, we just got to our campsite for the night on this beautiful lake here in southern Colorado. And this is where we're going to be camped out for the night. This is pretty much, what, lake on? I don't think I can get any closer to the water without falling in. All right, we got a little fire pit here. I don't have any firewood, but that's cool to know. And yeah, this is pretty much the lake. There is literally no one here. Looks like there's a house or something over there. But yeah, as far as our campsite goes, I mean, we have it all to ourselves. Pretty darn cool. And we got Roy Boy over there chilling out, sniffing around, checking out the campsite. But yeah, I think the plan is maybe filter some water. I'm gonna make some Pico De Gallo for later and pretty much just chill out here for the night. So let's do that. Wow, it's so peaceful here. The views are incredible. I do have that folding canoe, but I think it's just a little bit too windy to go in. I know it doesn't look that windy, but in the folding canoe, it's really lightweight. So even if there's a little bit of a wind, it's a bit difficult to paddle around. So I pretty much just been hanging around camp here, getting set up and whatnot. And I'm actually filtering some drinking water right here. And I wanted to show you what I have. And it's the Itehil portable reverse osmosis water filter. And it's battery powered. And as you can see, we're just filtering out water from the lake here. But yeah, this is how I've been getting my drinking water on the go. Because I do only carry 2 7-gallon jugs of water with me. And that's because I have this little guy, which allows me to get fresh water when I'm at places like this. And pretty much every time I'm off grid, there's always some kind of water source, whether that's a stream or a lake or something. Maybe I do love it so much because I am an affiliate. But if you do want to pick one up for yourself, I'll put the link and my coupon code that will give you 20% off these bad boys in the description below. So the sun is going down here, and I actually didn't activate my Starlink for this month. So I do got to drive like 5 minutes there to upload a short. And yeah, I pretty much took all of our daylight to film other videos for today. But I really want to stay consistent and upload one short every day. So I'm going to go do that now. And it does look like things have picked up here. There's some fishermen here. There was some here earlier, but they all left, I guess. But yeah, let me go upload that short real quick, come back and make some Pico De Gallo. Sun is a bit in my eyes, but wow, it is so beautiful out here. Got this nice little dirt road. No big potholes or anything, no crazy washboard. I'm loving it. Okay, we do have about 2 bars of 5G. We'll see if that's true. You know, a lot of times those companies say you got 5G and then you try and you don't have it. But yeah, let's try to get this short uploaded for you all. Guess I should put my hazards on. Yeah, okay, see if we can do this. So I got the short uploaded, but I just realized that when I pulled into that spot, I took a picture of the sign and it says that we need an SWA camping pass. And as you can see right here, this camping pass here for the day is $10, or for the year is $42, almost $43. And while it does have a lake, I just really hate to pay money for something like that when I could drive 20 minutes towards Great Dunes National Park and camp for free. And we're gonna go there anyway tomorrow, so I just really don't know what we would do. It's already like 6 o'clock, and you know, I don't know if it's worth it for that. So let's go to the new spot. Just stopping for gas real quick because I really don't know how much that I have. And I don't know if I'm going to need more for the Great Dunes National Park. Just got Roy Boy looking at me through the window. What you doing? You in your bed? Yeah, we're all done there. $34.57. Okay, we just pulled up and wow, check out that view. Nice sunset going on and super bonus, we got reception out here, so that's a huge plus. I think Roy Boy needs to get out and go potty. Archie. Oh, and it's getting cold already. Go potty. Wow, this spot's pretty incredible. We got Roy Boy eating over here. Got a beautiful sunset. It's kind of hard to pick up in the camera, but it's really cool. Just trust me. And yeah, we're pretty much just camping at the base of this giant hill, mountain. I don't know what that is. Oh, got the diesel heater running. It's warm in here. Whew. It got real cold once the sun went down. Oh, okay. I want to bring Roy Boy in and start editing, but he's enjoying exploring this place. Usually he stays around camp, but we are parked on the road, and if I leave him out there, I'd be too stressed that a car might hit him. So, I don't know. Guess I'll just watch him enjoy it for a bit more. And I do gotta hook up my water here. Just takes a second, because I still have been so lazy. I haven't figured out how to fix the problem I have with the water leaking. Okay, that's done. Oh. Roy keeps licking his lips because he wants water. Yeah. Wait, get some water. Well, proved me wrong. Didn't drink the water. Ooh, it's a big yawn. He's a good boy. Roy's a good boy. So, it's getting pretty late here and I want to finish up the vlog, but I've been promising you Pico De Gallo. And I've actually never made Pico De Gallo, but according to ChatGPT, it's not that difficult. So I do have the ingredients here. And I'm making this in preparation for tomorrow because today is not an eating day. As I mentioned before, I'm not eating every day. I eat every other day. So I'm kind of super excited in anticipation of this Pico De Gallo for tomorrow because I did buy tortillas and eggs and things like that. And we're going to make an awesome meal tomorrow. But let's do a little food prep today because we're going to need that Pico De Gallo tomorrow. But yeah, according to the recipe, this is all you need, plus some salt. So I'm going to chop all this up, mix it in this bowl, and make some Pico De Gallo, hopefully. And I did get this pretty sweet knife here specifically for cooking. I know it's a bit much, but it wasn't that expensive. And I'm just learning about knives, and apparently you got to put food grade mineral oil on it and then wipe it off when you're ready. So that's what I did. So we're gonna wipe that off now. And I'm just gonna go ahead and start with the onion because it seems like the easiest. I don't know why this onion's so green, but whatever, we'll just roll with it. Oh, my eyes are already burning from this onion. So this will be our mixing bowl for the Pico De Gallo because I don't really have a big bowl. And I have no idea how to cut tomatoes. I'll just do it the same. And the recipe called for Roma tomatoes, so I don't know. Apparently they're supposed to be better for Pico De Gallo. I got to say, I am loving this knife. Now time to just put it in this mixing container. Now I guess the jalapenos. I have no idea how to cut a jalapeno. Oh, dangerous. So ChatGPT says if you want to have it hot, mild, medium, whatever, if you leave the seeds in, that's the hotter it's going to be. And I don't know, I can't taste it because I'm not eating today, but I'm just going to throw it all in there. Add it to our mixture here. And we're looking pretty good. Now for the cilantro. The recipe called for like half a cup of cilantro or something, but I mean, I could eat a cilantro salad, so I'll throw in half. Cilantro smells so good, they need to make a cilantro candle. I don't know if y'all know, but I guess something like half the population of the world or something actually hates cilantro. They think it tastes like toothpaste. Man, what a shame that would be if you couldn't taste cilantro. Okay, here's where we're looking with all the ingredients. A lot of onion, a lot of tomato, and the jalapeno and cilantro. We are gonna throw in 2 limes and then some salt, mix it up, and call it a day. Oh, lime smell reminds me of when I used to drink. I would put lime or lemon in any beer, doesn't matter what it was. You instantly got a Mexican beer. And I don't really know how much salt to use, but we're just gonna put some on there. Call it a day. And just gonna get all up in here and mix it up. Oh, it smells so good. Oh yeah, so good smell. I think that's about it for that. And there you have it. Tiny homemade Pico De Gallo. So yeah, the recipe says to let it sit for 15 minutes or so. And then we're gonna throw it in a Ziploc bag and save it for tomorrow's breakfast. Well, I'm fading pretty quick here. We got Roy Boy chilling out down here, taking a little nap. Well, I guess going to bed. And I'm trying to edit this video for later, but yeah, I'm fading quickly here. So I think we're gonna end the vlog right here. I don't really feel like filming anymore, and I just want to get this done and go to bed. But yeah, tomorrow we're gonna eat that Pico de Gallo and make some delicious food. And we're gonna travel to Great Dunes National Park and do a lot of cool stuff. So stay tuned. And yeah, that's it for today. We'll see you in the next one. It's a tiny home vibes. For a tiny home